Instagram to because
pearl beads. It took me a long time to get the pattern right. I always have one other version. You look around the house, the Louis pattern starts horrible, but then it starts to get a little better on the roof.
I did not wash my fruit, and I just realized I'm supposed to wash my fruit.
This is why I'm from behind the editing scenes. Interrupting this video, guys, please wash your fruit and make sure you wash them as soon as they arrive, because I've recently found out that I shouldn't wash and eat. I should wash all at once, because eggs are a real thing and they live on the fruit and they hatch, and then fruit flies appear.
I can't sit and do this. I have to stand. Look at that. Oh, my dad is gonna be so jealous of me because I do not have to share with anyone. That's the perks of living alone. Your best fruit, you don't have to share with anyone. In my face. I would do it for a video. I would not lie. I would do it for a video. But in today's video, guys, I decided to answer some assumptions about me. And I took it to Instagram because if a knife falls, a man is approaching your door. When you guys sent them to me, some of you sent them to me, and some of you have been friends with me for a very long time. Some of you I haven't gone to school with. Some of you don't know me personally, but you know me and you vibe with me. You know, it's a little bit of everything. But without any further ado, let's get into what you guys assume about me, and not all of you, new subscribers and new family members. If you comment down below what assumptions you guys have of me, and maybe they're true. All right, let's look at assumption number 1. So honestly, as much as you guys are assuming stuff about me, I like it because it kind of makes me aware of, maybe let me use a smaller knife. It makes me aware of what kind of narratives there are about me out there in the world. And will I debunk them in this video? Of course not, because we don't need that. This is not the YouTube drama community at all. I like to chop them up like this, and then I put it in a bigger bowl. Once I'm done. First assumption, I look like a boy. I do look like a boy. I actually have a boy alter ego. His name's Wayno. If you guys ask nicely, maybe he'll make an appearance on Vlogmas. I don't know. I can't dress. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the skin. It's a peach. And if you guys don't like peaches, can't relate. I can't dress. I get compliments for the way I dress sometimes, but you're absolutely right. A fashionista, I am not. Do I try? Not really. My sense of style, I've gathered my sense of style is actually not like most people's style, which I think is something that probably most people say, but I don't know. What is up with y'all trying to comment on my clothing? Stop looking at those fashion accounts and coming to my account acting like I should look like I know how to dress. I know, but I do have. If I love something, I love it. I wear it every single day. It just is how it is, and you'll probably see it during Vlogmas because you're gonna see more of me. Another assumption is I fake my accent for attention. For First of all, the fruits that we have today is mango, peaches, and we call it spanspek, but it's called a cantaloupe or something. I had no idea. It's called that. Melon, if you will. They're all actually peachy, orangey flavors, and I'm wearing brown. And it's just such a vibe aesthetically, or color coordinatively. This is such a vibe. But no. It's actually so funny because a lot of the people that I grew up with just spoke Afrikaans. In my household, I spoke two languages. It was English and Afrikaans. And even though I was the only kid that was brought up this way, it heavily, obviously affected the way I sound. I went to primary and Afrikaans primary school and Afrikaans high school. Varsity was pretty much English. And so to hear these lecturers and how they pronunciate their words, and I did Toastmasters as well in high school, and it was also a lot of English-based.
To the girl in English class, what is funny? What is hilarious about my painful attempt to communicate in a language that is not even my own? So this accent tells a story of survival, tells how my mother tongue endured to this day, so I expect you treat my tongue with some respect. Every word, every syllable I utter comes from a riot within. My mouth is a babble between subconscious tongue, teeth and vocal cord. So excuse you if my speech does not suit you. So this speech comes from the slaughterhouse I call a mouth. See, my mouth is a battlefield, a clash of unyielding cultures warring for dominance. See, my tongue is a traumatized survivor, lost in this alien fluency. See, this accent is how I find my way home, how I say idikpi without biting my tongue. See, my tongue is forever at war with itself, forever fighting to decolonize itself, fighting to lose and regain itself all at the same time. So cut me some slack. I will not be ashamed nor refrain from saying my name, and no, I will not apologize for my mother's legacy, for there is no dignity in denying my identity. So to the girl in English class, it's about time you learn my own language too.
But as long as you can understand me, I don't care if people think I fake my accent. The next one, I mean. I do have an RBF. I do have an RBF, but I'm not mean. I'm genuinely, like, I'm quirky, I'm funny, I'm like gullible. I'm very clingy. So I don't see myself as being mean, but you cross me, just know I am also brown. That's all I have to say about that. That's such a stereotype. That's has some truth in it. I'm rich and prissy. You guys think I'm rich and prissy? Work. I'm not prissy. I don't even know what that is. Is that like another word for beachy? But no, I'm not. And I'm claiming that I'm rich. Receiving. And then come to me, riches. I live in a big house. This has been such a narrative that walked with me throughout my life because I look like the social stereotyped well-off person. I can say I do get by. We've been getting by as a family since I was a little kid. But I didn't come from a big house, and literally everyone that I've ever brought to my house that came from big houses, these were literally every person's response unless they kind of knew the area. If they didn't know the area, it's the first time in the area and they've never been, which majority I would say is like rich, semi-rich brown friends and rich white friends. They would always come to my house and be like, "You live here? I thought your house was bigger." And I literally, since I was a kid, that was so, just the fact that they would assume that, and then later on creating a narrative in my head that, you know, I have to have a big house or I have to have a pool with a yard. And I almost never wanted to bring friends over because we lived in such a small house, that it was just, I think I was like embarrassed. But No, I don't live in a big house. One day though. Your assumptions are crazy. And I'm gonna go through all of them. I'm stubby. Why stubby? Stubby. Is stubby and prissy the same thing? Because I'm stubby. Ik is stubby. I'm not gonna lie. Ik ga niet nog speel meer dan ik is stubby. I went home a couple weeks ago and my sister got this dog. And when the dog arrived, it was like, I think someone threw the dog away, but this dog was just like so sad all the time and scared all the time, and I made friends with the dog and the dog started liking me and stuff. But when I went away to varsity, obviously I can't take the dog with, and recently I realized that when I went home, the dog, he was due for a wash. Let me just say that. He was due for a wash. Every time he tried to come close to me, I was just like, like, you know, it's crazy because this used to be a dog that I would hold, play with, make him kiss me, like literally everything. Not make him kiss me, allow him to kiss me, because y'all run with everything. I'm not trying to be Shane Wilson freaking with his cat. That did not happen. But yeah. And so, instead of taking out a tub to like wash him, I don't want to do that because I'm sturdy. Ooh, this is a tricky one and I don't know if I want to talk about it. But some of y'all are like, I've had an abortion. And I don't know why that would be an assumption. I guess, you know, the person that commented this one is pretty close to the area that I grew up in, and also where I'm from. And I think because throughout varsity there was a lot of abortion speculations about a lot of people, and I guess for this person to just assume that I had one too is I think based around that. IDK. I've always had it easy. I wish. I honestly wish. I wish I always had it easy. Life has not been easy. Everything I have, everything I own, everything I've accomplished is literally by the grace of God. I'm not even gonna kid about it. I'm not even gonna front about it. I am here. I'm alive and breathing. Literally because of God. So someone very close to me, close to my personal space, told me, jack of all trades, master of none. Why you gotta be like that? Like why? Like, you don't have to. But yeah, guys, I have done a little bit of everything throughout my life. And I've never really mastered, I guess, certain things. I'm a type of person that, you know, I get to a certain threshold, I challenge myself to that threshold, and then if there's nothing else, especially when it comes to, if maybe the next level means that I gotta take money out of my pocket, then, because I don't have money. I will though, it's coming. Remember, we put it out into the air. Sorry. This is so good, how am I not realizing how good this is? Ah. It's so good. Debunking all the scurvy rumors. I'm a baddie on the low? I don't know. Maybe? Someone said I'm a know-it-all. But it's facts. I am a know-it-all, and if I don't know it, then, and you tell me or correct me, I'm totally open to correction. No ideas, no opinions. But what I don't value is someone trying to change my opinion based on their opinion. That is not a fact, especially if it's something about me. I guess that's why I'm doing this, to kind of debunk. Someone said I'm a know-it-all. But it's facts. I am a know-it-all, and if I don't know it, then, and you tell me or correct me, I'm totally open to correction. No ideas, no opinions. But what I don't value is someone trying to change my opinion based on their opinion. That is not a fact, especially if it's something about me. I guess that's why I'm doing this, to kind of debunk all the sort of stereotypes and assumptions that are out there throughout my high school. People have really, like, people have called me fake, and it will always only be the people that have no idea who I am. Why is that? Like, always the people that have no idea who you are will call you fake. Why is that? Like, I don't know. I want to know. But yeah. Is that it? There is more. But I'm full. This is nice. This is very nice. Let's see if there's another one. I fake my accent for attention. This one is everything. I'm stubby as everything, actually. Let me do a lot. Someone asked a question, though, instead of giving an assumption. Why do I never share my editing app? I never share my editing app because y'all won't make every picture look the same. And I can't have that. I'm not saying I have the best pictures, but I'm saying, like, it's like buying clothes at a store that's really cheap and affordable, but they make the same clothes. They, like, have 10 outfits of the same thing, so now me and you, we end up in the same place, same position, same spot, and we have the same clothes on. I just don't like that. But I do value the position I'm in now more than, like, years ago, when a lot of you requested me to talk to you guys about editing, or at least tell you guys what apps I use. I do share with some of y'all what apps do I use, so maybe I'll do a little video on how I edit and what apps I use, because obviously that is something that you guys want to see. You know, it's not the same as it was. We haven't even opened the mango yet. I'm too full, guys. This is it for me. She's done. She's had enough. She's exhausted. And she's happy to be debunking y'all's assumptions. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for another day of Vlogmas. I'm having the world's worst hiccups right after I stopped. So I wanted to show you guys a baddie trick of how to get rid of your hiccups without holding your breath. Water, tilt yourself over and drink it in reverse. Hopefully you can see. This cuts off your nostril, hence why holding your breath helps, but this way you get in an extra little bit of water and it works like a bomb the first time. You don't have to count to 20 again the second time. Blocks your nostril, your nasal passages, so that once you start drinking, you're actually regulating your oxygen levels, because once you have hiccups, it is actually a decrease in your oxygen levels.
And with that being said, I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.